Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 19 on Felsbrunn. So, I've just realised I kind of goofed fairly hard. I recorded this video yesterday. I just noticed my hard drive was pretty damn full. Can you imagine what I've just done? Yes, to say the least, I'm a little bit ticked off. So, this video is going to be very repetitive for me, not necessarily for you guys. Because, well, I did this yesterday, up until this point, that you can see here. Luckily, I just nuked one video, not two, but that has stopped me from being able to record quite a few videos that I had planned. So, yay! So, the Limpkin cultivator here. We're planting corn, to give you a bit of backstory on this field for silage. We've got rented the Limpkin 6-meter seeder, and if you see the pipes run underneath the tractor, which I thought was kind of cool. They never showed you this sort of on any of the pre-release stuff, so I thought it was pretty neat. And as of the time of me making this, we do have 1.2 now out. So obviously you guys, if you're on, you gonna put that in? Yep. If you're on Steam, you'd have already got that. You'll be all set to go. If you're on a disc copy or a version from Giants, you will need to download it from the website. However, for consoles, it is still going to be a little while out because they have different updates. I see time and time again a lot of the guys from console thinking that you guys are running basically the same patches that PC are, and it is not the case. You are running drastically different variations. So it's going to be a while before you guys get that stuff, but that's because they're now going to be working on those patches. Just got to be patient, something that I know a lot of people don't have. So due to the nature of this video, it's probably going to be relatively short because I'm doing this very much off the cuff. I don't think I have a whole lot to bring you today in this. However, I have just gone through the comments on today's video, and one in particular is interesting, and that's the amount of people streaming it and do all of that right now as far as content goes on Farming Simulator. And that could be why everything's all out of whack. Could well be. It's hard to say right now, it really is. But for the 5 of you that actually commented on the video, appreciate it. Considering I asked that very early in the video, kind of surprising, the distinct lack of comments. But there again, YouTube this week, even in the streams, has been weird. Like, it's been dead as far as people commenting and talking. Now, we've been talking about that in TeamSpeak, and that's the thing I don't think a lot of people get, is the reason we do the streams is for you guys. Yes, it benefits us, but at the end of the day, if no one's talking, it's not a fun stream. It's about communication, it's about interactivity, talking. You guys can ask questions, we can answer the questions, so on and so forth. And when no one's talking, it just, it's like doing a video, and if we wanted to do a video, we'd be recording, sort of thing. Definitely takes the fun out of it when that stuff happens. So hopefully tonight's stream's going to be better. That's for sure. Alright, we'll throw this away back in the barn. I don't think I will need it anymore. And probably throw on the seeder for this field. I don't think that needs anything. It doesn't even need plowing. Actually, yeah, why not use the Ford? Now, I'm not too worried about those guys over there. I've already got the thumbnail for this video. That's the thing. So I don't even need to take a thumbnail. Looky there. That's right. I think I was actually going to do soybean, but obviously it never materialized into anything because that field I ended up putting corn into so we can do a silage harvest at some point. So we can get some cows on the map. I think another one I was talking about is... Hang on. Did I record today's video? Now I'm just going to quickly go on my phone. See if I did. Did I record? Was this Tuesday's video? I don't think it was. No, it wasn't. Well, would you looky there? It's blocked. What's it blocked by? It's blocked by... Oh dear. It should have been able to... I've never had that happen. That's interesting. By the looks of it, for whatever reason, it missed a row there too. Yeah, so indeed, I definitely did delete the video. That's frustrating. That happens more than I care to admit to at times. And that's the thing, as a YouTuber, we all do it. Everyone's done it. For me, it's not like I've lost hours upon work, which, God, if I was, I wouldn't be recording this video right now. I'd be way too annoyed at myself. I'd be in like Euro Truck or something, or American Trucks, and chilling. Which is what I had every intention to record in Friday's video and go straight into that. Nope. That is not going to happen. I like this Ford. I love the engine sounds on it. It sounds awesome. It really does. Now I've got a feeling that Limkin's going to run out of seed. So we may have to take a quick trip down in the Forky to go grab some more seed at some point. Yep, tank's empty. Cool. Alright, we'll get to the end of the round. We'll go take a trip down in the forklift and grab some seed. I wouldn't expect that thing to use all of it, but I guess it did. Yeah, should be able to get to it. Forklift, forklift. There we go. Forklift. Oh, have they fixed that 1.2 yet? No, they still haven't done that. Son of a gun. They have fixed, however, where's the Fiat? That's Fiat. The windows. They still haven't fixed the mirrors. Yeah, 1.2 didn't have as much in it as I was expecting. I was thinking that they would crush it before I go crazy. Do we have any seed? I was thinking they were going to put quite a few more fixes in. But for vehicles and stuff like that, miscellaneous stuff. But they didn't. Which I'm not complaining about before people say anything. That is okay. I think going through the vehicles and fixing a lot of those as far as little issues, say like transform groups being messed up, probably going to be not one of the last things, but one of the patches where it's just various vehicle fixes, because that will take a while. Not because it's complicated, it's hard to fix, purely because it's a pain in the ass. They've got to go through all the vehicles and double check them. That's gonna just time consuming. This definitely will be. It looks like we have some fertilizer down here already. So we'll just jump over to here. I wonder how much cheaper they've made the landscaping tool. Hopefully they've made that cheaper. That was too expensive, as I quite openly said. The reason it was already in the works before the game was released. We've got confirmation of that from Sim and Virtual, and they both saw it in the very early stages of development, and it's changed quite dramatically from what they saw when they were at the offices. So it's not a reaction thing why they've done it. They're already going to do it. But it definitely... I know, it's in there because of the placeable system. The placeable system is so funky. I keep saying I believe it should be free. At the end of the day, if you really wanted to, you could go into Giants Editor and make those changes for free anyway. So why make people pay? That'll make the price such a low fee in the first place. Who knows what it is? I'll have to take a look-see at some point. Depending on the map I'm on tonight for streaming. If I'm on... I think I'm supposed to be on this map, actually. What map was I on yesterday? Yeah, no, I was on the American map, so yeah, today I'm supposed to be on this one. So... we'll give it a go. There's some laneways I want to put in. See how much it's going to cost. See if it's going to cost an absolute arm and a leg. But I am happy they've put that in. Then the next step, as far as that thing goes, will be a foliage brush, which from what I understand and have heard, they are also working on. Or going to be working on. I don't know what's going to be next for them. This would be such a rough ride right now. And away we go. That's still working away. That's going quite nicely. We could check out some of the animals. Maybe, actually, I was just about to say maybe we could buy some animals, but again, I can't buy the cows yet. I can, but I don't want to because we have no feed for, not feed, but silage for them. I don't think we are going to use all of the seed, but I'll just leave this here for now. Not the pallet, the whole thing. Because it's so early in the video, maybe we could do some grass work. Oh, we've got this to do too. Yeah, maybe we'll, after we do this, maybe we'll do some grass work or something. We could do with some more hay, I believe. I'll have to double check, but I think we could do with rearranging the shed a little bit and getting some of that stacked up. Okay. So that was a practice run. Yeah, that was a practice run to see if I can keep it straight. Totally didn't forget to switch this on. I do that so much. Again, way more than I should care to admit to. I think after I've recorded this video, I'll probably go have a little something to eat. Last night we had some delicious pasta, and it wasn't a lot, but obviously some of you that have been following the channel this week, at least, know on Sunday I had a huge upset stomach. It was some sort of stomach bug, had a fever, had something. I've not been that ill in absolutely years, and to be quite honest, I don't think I've ever been that ill where I've been laid up in bed for a full day. Could be a lot worse, so thankful that I am feeling a hell of a lot better. But because I was so ill, without going into detail, my stomach is still a little tender, and that pasta is still sitting very, very heavy in my stomach right now. Like, usually at this time I would have eaten, I would have been hungry. I'm not. I am not hungry one bit. I don't want to even think about food. So to be even honest, I may just work all the way through, and when I'm hungry, I'll eat. Because there's leftovers, like there's a crap ton of leftovers of it too. And it's good. So I'm going to be peeved if we have to throw stuff away of it. Which we don't usually. But hey. That was actually, tonight, Justin and Mum are going to go to some sort of theatre performance. I think it's Alf. Yeah, there's Alf they're going to go see. Obviously, I'm not going to go with them. That's just nope, not my type of thing at all. Although it's probably going to be pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. Anyway, they're going to go see that, kind of to celebrate just as Mum being off work now until the end of Christmas, possibly even the end of the year. I'm not too sure. So I was going to possibly stream tonight. Now I'm thinking I may end up just recording more videos. You guys know how I get when I'm recording when there's other people in the house. The videos change and I try and be very quiet. I don't think it would actually matter too much now. I've got the whole compressor and everything built in. It would probably sound just the same, to be honest with you. But I wouldn't sound as enthusiastic. I know that happens, so I may try and get a good week's worth of videos cranked out tonight too. So just be prepared for that one, guys. Just be prepared. And also with the patch dropping this week, wonder if Giants have got anything else up their sleeve or stuff coming out on the hub, on the mod hub this week. I've got my doubts personally. The fact we only saw 3 things the other day. Yeah. Somehow I think that was all she wrote. Maybe now there'll be... I don't know if all of the devs work on the console version or like they've got split teams, but maybe they'll be working on Giants editing now too. Getting an official release out of that for the scripts and documents and all that good stuff. That's when we'll start seeing some key stuff starting to come out. Tying up the loose ends that people haven't been able to figure out at this point, more than likely. Hopefully they'll have that out before Christmas at least. So if people are so inclined to be working on stuff over Christmas break, with their time off work, school, whatever, they've got the material there to do it. I think that makes sense. And then when they get back to the offices, they'll probably have quite a bit to test. Or FSUK is going to be busy, or one of the two. And the mod hub, the fact that people get paid is a huge incentive for people to put stuff up on there. And that's been the problem for quite some time. And you get some modders in the community that think they're very entitled because of that. I've always said it was the worst and the best thing Giants ever did. Great to give back to the modders who put so much time into doing something like that, but as soon as you start getting paid for something, it sucks the fun out of it. It really does. You don't treat it as a hobby, you treat it as you need that extra cash. It's the same with YouTube. I've been there. I am there. I know what it's like. Back in the day when I didn't have to rely on YouTube, yeah, it was fun. It was way more fun than it can be right now when you're worried about your stats and everything like that. And it's probably the same with the whole modern scenario right now. At times, for some people. Not all of them, no doubt, but for some. Alright, we've got one more path after this, and we'll take a look at our grass scenario and see what the crack is there. We'll probably take one of the fence down. I don't think this has the cojones for one of the plows, one of the plows, one of the mowers. Did I say fast track again? We should actually get a fast track on here. The fence that we've got on here Or one of them at least. What I'll probably do is check the engine to see if it's maxed. I really cannot remember if it is or not. So I've got another tractor which is... Oh, I've got another couple of buses. Another tractor that's got a good amount of power. That could be what we end up saving for, really, is another tractor that's got power. And with the size of the fields we've got. This map we're keeping kind of... English spec, I guess, size machine. But there again, UK has all different types of size machinery. It really does. Much more bigger size machinery than I think a lot of people think that are in the UK. It's kind of crazy. I mean, once you look into certain pages out there on Facebook or YouTube, you really open your eyes to the UK has a lot of big machinery. It really doesn't. Granted, you're not going to see a huge ass air seeder rolling down the road. I get that. But I'm not going to say they're not in the UK, because there probably are air seeders like that in the UK, just more for European spec. Alrighty, that is us there. So we'll take this back to the barn. Yeah, definitely you need to use this little tractor a bit more. It's nice. It really is. It can actually cope with a lot of stuff much better than I was expecting. Probably drinks a lot of fuel while doing it, but it can cope well. Easy on the backing up. There we go. Right, I'll leave this hooked up for now, so we'll blip through. I should be able to jump into this quick. Fold that up and get this shifted out of the way. Spin around. So here's the textures from FSUK. They are definitely warming up on me. I do quite like them, actually. Of course, with the 1.2 update, you do have to put them back in if you did run these textures, because the 1.2 update, at least on the Giants version of the game, if you've got it through that or their website or a disc, you do have to put the textures back in, because it basically installs a lot of the key files of the game again. Those things, even this, I'm surprised it coped with it. I really am. Granted, it's got damn construction tyres on it. Not construction tyres, but commercial tyres. Alright, let's see what the engine is in this. By the time we've done all of this, the seeder will be ready to... Well, yeah, the John Deere will be ready. So, customize. Well, we can. We can bump it up to... So what engine's in it right now? 115 horse, and we can boost it to 150. But it's gone across 75 grand. Oh, do I want to do that? Not really. Even then, I don't think this is actually going to have enough guts to run the mows. I don't think so. Yeah, no. We'll leave it be. We'll do it at some point. Maybe if I get rid of one of them. Actually, if that's 100 and... If this would be 150, what's the Ford? The Ford could be actually already there. Oh, no, 125. Most definitely not there. Anyway, this has finished its job now anyway. Which it's left with a little bit of seed and a tiny little bit of fertilizer. That I'm not surprised on at all. At least we don't need to put some fertilizer down. So what we'll do is we'll see, before getting anything too crazy, we'll see if we need to worry about the grass field yet. If not, then this may just be a short video because, well, I goofed. I goofed hard. So unload this here. That's that one. That's that one. Go into garage. Go to leased. Just so you guys do 100% know that, yeah, I wasn't fooling you. I did lease them. And that's that empty. It'd be nice if you could ever combine the pallets when you got a partial seed, another partial seed, mix them together. Unless you had a silo system, which there is one out there I am tempted to get. I don't want to, but I am tempted. It's probably going to be worth it for that. Okay, what do we wanted to do? As I'm button pressing, mashing the buttons. I shouldn't be. Let's go over here. So we do have, yeah, very, very little hay. The sheep are doing good. How are they? That's still just one bundle and I have not fast timed. And the grass is growing. It's only 50% ready, or fertilized, should I say. So we could come down and fertilize it. What do we have in this right now? Oh, there we go. We'll pull this forward and I'll throw on one of the one of the fence. I love the Fiat, I really do, but good grief, because it's so slow, it's just a pain in the rear end. I don't know which has road clips and which doesn't. Really considering getting rid of one of these fence too. Something actually I may do soon. Get rid of one of them, get rid of the Fiat. Because we just don't need two of those, and with that money we may be able to get in the realms of being able to get a bigger tractor with a bit more horse. Something around the 200 horse range. Would I get the fast track? I want the fast track on here. The thing that puts me off the fast track is because the windows are broken. And honestly, it shouldn't be a thing, but it is. It bugs me. It really does. So we may legit buy a tractor, sort of sell those off and buy one that we can grab, and then just straight swap it out once they fix the fast track, which they could have already. Yeah, in this update they may have fixed it. I doubt it though. And I've got nowhere real trying other than just buying the thing, which obviously I do not want to do for obvious reasons. And I really should have put some front weight on this, because that just slid. That car wasn't quite there. I like cutting down that road there. I could have gone down it with no issue, that turn, but with a trailer, I tend to clip the sides. These potato fields? I think they are. Need to get them to do some more of the contracts and stuff. That'd be kind of fun, especially lower some of the field prices down. Need to check some of those out. At some point. Maybe I'll actually do that during the stream. Actually, I've just noticed something. We're missing windows in this now. We are actually missing a window. Oh my god. Now, yes, the black outline for the windows is there, but we are actually missing windows in this. I'll be able to show you guys once we get down to the animal area there. I'll jump in the telehandler, switch the lights on, and it should be like a nice haze. in here, but I guarantee you it will look clean. Actually, a matter of fact, if I made this thing fully dirty, you'd be able to see the same thing too. So guess what? It wouldn't be there because there's no windows. I cannot believe that. Oh, what are they doing to do that? Obviously, it's because this was working. I'm pretty sure it was. Had no issues. So there's got to be something that's having this non-desired side effect. Alright, where is the telly? There it is. Let's go to park right in front of it. So I'll do that. So we'll jump in here. And you can see the haze on some of this stuff. Now we'll do the same on here. No haze. No nothing. Yeah, there is straight up no windows in here. Why? Oh wow. I need to start it up. There you go. Jeez. Yeah, me and Dave were on about. He found another tractor which was working fine, and it didn't have it. It was the armor track. That had working windows, and ever since the beta, the windows had disappeared on that. Most certainly interesting. This should not take us long at all. I would hope, at least. Hopefully it's fertilizer. No, it is not. That could be the end of the video, then. Yeah, it will be, because it's not working. Why is that not working? I have no idea. Well, I guess I'll end the video here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Sorry, it definitely wasn't the video I had planned. Because, well, I was an idiot and deleted it. It happens. It happens. So until next time, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys on the flip side. Tomorrow's video will be on the American map, which I know I didn't record. I was supposed to be recording that right now, actually. So, later.